On a couple of occasions, I have mentioned the magic about mornings for me, especially Sunday mornings. And I hear my deceased grandmother's voice ever so often saying, "Boy, get up on the bed and go do your work. Get up. Go take care of your chores. Not let the sun open your eye before you. Do not let the sun rise before you. Let the energies of the sun drive you through." And it is the inspiration that I received from such a blessed, wise lady which keeps driving me to rise and present Sunday Talk and other missions that I am engaged with. So sometimes we have to understand people's perspective, the reason why people do things, so that we have a better appreciation for why they do the things that they do. Because messengers do not just decide to become troublesome messengers overnight, you know. This has to be part of you. You cannot fake who you are. You are who you are. And even if people judge you and brand you for being something or somebody else, irrespective to that fact, that will eventually dissipate and the real you will come through. So it really matters not if you choose to speak out or up on issues that some people do not like, still do it. Because at the end of the day, the people will understand the truth because you are and are supposed to be and represent what is true about you. That is my preamble to the discussion today. We're speaking about COVID-19, the coronavirus, and the state of preparedness in Dominica. I have been monitoring the issues, especially as pertains to international, more established, so to speak, jurisdiction, with all the amenities to fight the coronavirus and the incentives to do so. Because I guess when once there is a particular case discovered of the virus in certain areas, you see those areas go into high gear in terms of preparing. Because this coronavirus issue is a very serious one. Coronavirus spreads very rapidly and it can affect communities significantly, especially communities where people's health is kind of compromised. And most people with compromised health are the elderly and people with certain medical conditions. In Dominica's case, we have a number of fantastic golden gems. Our elderly, we cannot afford to part with anyone, especially the brothers and sisters in the Kalinago territory and throughout Dominica generally. We have a very vibrant, aging population, and it would be sad to lose one Dominican through the issue of coronavirus. I'm a bit ruffled this morning, obviously so, because of the pandemic situation of corona, and I think the lack of activities taking place in Dominica. It is reported that we have no known cases, so our protocol to dealing with the pandemic has not yet kicked into that particular eventuality or that particular happening. But I look at the Caribbean region and I see St. Lucia, I see St. Croix, Antigua, Guadeloupe, Martinique, St. Martin. All of these countries, did I say Antigua? Yes. All of these countries which surround Dominica within 30 minutes in flight have cases of the coronavirus. We have flights in and out of these places every day and boats coming in and out every day. I am not too sure what kind of testing we're doing, whether we are testing, what the results say. But we should not take it for granted that because we have no tested result that we do not have this situation that threatens our people. So why wait until the tests say we have to take proactive action? I mean, in Trinidad, the entire Port of Spain diocese have put off mass celebration and the faithful worship from their homes by looking at the TV and radio. I mean, I do not know whether the bishop has done that in Dominica. Should he have done that? Maybe yes. Because this virus is spread because of contact. When we go to church, we naturally make contact and other large gatherings. So I'm not saying much because I'm not an expert, but it does somehow, there is something that's amiss about Dominica's general preparedness. And I think we need to step up because Dominica is not this little country on its own. Yes, we are, but we are in this world. We're in the Caribbean, and the Caribbean has it. The countries around us have it. So we have it. We just have not seen the manifestation of it as yet. So why wait until we see it to take proactive measures? And I'm not here castigating anyone. I'm just reaching out and speaking out on behalf of the people of our country. Those who are afraid to speak, or those who believe that if they speak, it's going to be seen as if you're speaking against the government. Hélas, Papa Bon Dieu. I do not know what to say again. The only thing I can advise, though, is if we choose to be the macho, it's like Dominica know it better than any other country in the world. If we want to continue doing that, when all the countries in the world would have put the protocols in place to safeguard their citizens, and Dominica may not have had done it while everyone else was doing it, you know what's going to happen? When those countries would have been satisfied that they have done what they had to do, those countries that didn't do it will be the ones suffering in the long run. I'm telling you, I'm feeling it. So if after America, Canada, Italy, China, all these countries take care of their citizens and Dominicans didn't do it, don't you think we might get a travel embargo from our people going to those countries eventually, or whatever else repercussion may follow? I'm not wishing that on our people, but I'm asking us to get wise with what is happening around us in the Caribbean. I think the time is now to take proactive measures. I think the protocols in terms of when the virus comes, that's important. That's understandable, Honorable Minister and dear Prime Minister. That is understandable. But I believe we can do more proactively to seemingly look out for the benefit of our people. Education and consultation is good, but that is faith. Where's the action? Let's take some action to safeguard our people today. That's my Sunday talk. Let's see how this discussion goes until next week Sunday.